The Golden1 credit union member rate advantage Visa serves as a specialized financial utility tool for individuals who prioritize low-cost borrowing over the flashier allure of cashback or travel points. The primary logic behind this card is a direct trade-off where the absence of a rewards program allows for one of the most competitive interest rate structures available in the modern credit market. Looking at the numbers, the ongoing variable annual percentage rate is calculated based on the prime rate plus a margin that ranges from 4.99% to 13.99%. Depending on the current economic environment and the prime rate, this often results in a final annual percentage rate that sits significantly below the national average for credit cards, which frequently exceeds 21%. This makes the card an exceptionally strong candidate for anyone who finds themselves carrying a monthly balance rather than paying it off in full, as the interest savings will almost always exceed the value of any rewards points they might have earned elsewhere. Beyond the standard rates, the card offers a compelling introductory window for new cardholders. There is a 0% introductory annual percentage rate for the first 12 months on both new purchases and balance transfers, provided those transactions occur within the first 90 days of opening the account. While many cards offer intro periods, it is less common to see the same generous 0% rate applied to both purchases and debt consolidation simultaneously. This feature directly addresses the pain point of high interest debt, allowing a consumer to move a balance from a high rate card and spend a full year paying down the principal without the burden of accruing interest. Even the cash advance annual percentage rate is tied to the standard purchase rate, which is a significant departure from large national banks that often spike cash advance rates to nearly 30%. The fee structure of the member rate advantage Visa is intentionally designed to be consumer friendly and transparent. There is no annual fee, which removes the pressure of needing to spend a certain amount to justify the card's place in a wallet. For those who travel or shop from international vendors, the 0% foreign transaction fee is a standout benefit. Many basic or low-rate cards from other institutions still charge a 3% fee on foreign purchases, so this feature adds meaningful value for occasional international travelers. When it comes to balance transfers, there is a fee of 3% of the amount of each transfer with a $5 minimum. While some credit unions offer zero-fee transfers, 3% remains the industry standard and is much lower than the 5% fees often seen at major commercial banks. One of the most unique aspects of this card's fee schedule is the cap on cash advance fees. The card charges 2% of the amount with a minimum of $2, but the fee is strictly capped at $50. Most major banks charge 5% with no maximum limit, meaning a large cash advance could result in hundreds of dollars in fees elsewhere, whereas this card provides a predictable ceiling. Furthermore, late payment and returned payment fees are capped at $15. This is a remarkably low figure compared to the $40 plus penalties that are common across the industry, reflecting the nonprofit mission of a credit union to support its members rather than maximizing penalty revenue. However, certain requirements and limitations must be considered to access this card. One must be a member of Golden1 Credit Union, which generally requires living or working in specific California counties or meeting other designated criteria. The benefits package is based on the Visa traditional tier. This includes useful but basic protections such as a secondary auto rental collision damage waiver for physical damage and theft, and 24/7 access to roadside dispatch, which is a pay-per-use service for towing or jump starts. Cardholders also receive travel accident insurance up to $250,000 and expedited emergency card replacement if the card is lost or stolen while traveling. While these are solid protections, they do not include premium perks like cell phone insurance or purchase security found on higher tier Visa Signature or Infinite cards. For the audience, the decision to use this card depends entirely on their spending habits. If an individual is a transactor who pays their balance in full every month, this card is likely not the right fit because they would be missing out on potential rewards like those found on the Golden1 Rewards Visa. However, for those who need an emergency safety net or a tool to aggressively pay down debt, The Member Rate Advantage Visa is a top-tier option. It effectively targets the pain point of high interest costs by offering a low rate sanctuary. It is a boring card in the best sense of the word because it eliminates the complexity of points and focus entirely on saving the consumer money on interest. In summary, the Golden1 Member Rate Advantage Visa is an elite choice for debt management and low interest borrowing, featuring an ongoing variable APR from Prime plus 4.99% to 13.99%, a 12-month 0% intro period, and no annual or foreign transaction fees. The risks, however, include the total lack of a rewards program, meaning users pay an opportunity cost if they do not carry a balance. There is also the 3% balance transfer fee to factor into consolidation math, the requirement of credit union membership, and the reality that a variable APR means interest costs can still rise if the national prime rate increases.